landed and pressed on the count of my voyage. I'm not wearing the best of my trousseau. Traveling steerage, one cannot do so. I have a dress of scarlet sateen, yellow too, draped above it. I know you simply love it. Yes, I'm pretty dress to wear. Don't you doubt it. Dresses to wear, and that's about it. Pretty dresses to wear. All right, all right, all right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Woo.
What we'd like to do is pay tribute and have a moment of silence for a Mokena resident, Private First Class Aaron Topin, who lost his life on June 9th defending this country. He paid the ultimate sacrifice, him and his family, while he was serving in Afghanistan. So if you could all please stand and let's have a moment of silence.
Be seated. Jim, I see our first entry in today's parade coming up the street. This is the VFW of Mokena, the William Martin Post 725. These guys are always out here, come rain or come shine, and they are proud to serve this community.
Yeah, and John, you know what? They're out here on Memorial Day. They do a lot of activities in that here within our village, spending a lot of time supporting things as well as hosting a number of events here in the community. So,
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. O'Boys.
make sure if you get a chance today or any day in the near future to thank a vet when you see him out there. We've got the men's auxiliary from the VFW, as well as a number of folks passing out candy. Also, too, John, you know, we make sure we want to not forget the Poppy Day that the veterans sponsor every year. So if you can see them out there, participate with that by throwing.
Our next entry, Jim, are the Knights of Columbus Color Guard. These gentlemen are also out here for every event. They're here on Memorial Day. They're here on the 4th. There's actually 73,000 members of the Knights of Columbus in various groups. The Knights help the handicapped and support many.
And it looks like we've got another entry here honoring Private First Class Aaron Toppin. Now, following the VFW, our entry is going to be a blue pickup truck with the sign Veterans on board. Jim Tobin is a veteran there that just passed. Now what we've got is our first entry is a blue pickup truck with the sign Veterans on board, which is carrying and honoring a World War II veteran. This is the Veterans Garage entry, a Mokena nonprofit organization dedicated to commemorating our nation's heroes, the men and women of the armed forces.
Yeah, Mayor Werner is driving that truck, Mayor.
Mayor Joe. Captain America is thanking. I don't know if it's Captain America thanking the vets or the vets thanking Captain America. I'm not sure. Our special guest is Karen, a World War II veteran and Purple Heart recipient. Don and his family are riding in a restored 1954 Air Force M37, owned and driven by retired Mayor Joe Werner. Along with Joe Werner, we have a large group of historic military vehicles ranging in age from the 1940s to the 1990s. These vehicles are privately owned and operated by members of the Veterans Garage and members of the Northern Illinois chapter of Military Vehicle Preservation Association.
The Veterans Garage was recently incorporated as a nonprofit organization by Mayor Werner and other veteran supporters. The Veterans Garage plans to host an open house and dedication this coming fall.
Also, too, is we're asked to make sure that we note the banner for Private First Class Aaron Toppin on the side of the truck. And following the military vehicles will be a large group of motorcycle members from various motorcycle clubs throughout the town. But it's great to have these military vehicles as part of our town. They do a lot of bringing home vets, returning vets from the service. Got a lot of vets up there on the backs of the trucks. Thank you, men and women, for your service to this country. Thank you. John, this group every year seems to just keep growing with the military vehicles and that, and the respect and honor for our veterans. We're glad to have them as part of our parade here. This group of military vehicles and their owners, they work tirelessly on behalf of those who have served to protect our freedom. Like I said, these vehicles, they come in, they refurbish them, and bring them back to as close as they can to getting the exact same way they were back when they were initially used. So, thank you. Looks like we got a flyover too with an airplane here. I think that might be the same airplane we had over Memorial Day parade. It's headed north on Wolf Road.
Hey, Jim, in addition to announcing today's parade, we're happy to announce an engagement. U.S. Marine Corps Lance Corporal Joseph Anders, who's on leave from Okinawa, jumped off one of the trucks and is proposing to his fiancée, Janine Ingalls. Congratulations to the young couple.
So this isn't only a parade; it's also a proposal, John.
Yes, we have parades and proposals in Mokena.
What was the answer? What was the response to the question?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Is this a first? Is this a first for the parade?
I have never announced an engagement.
Okay. All right. Well, you did a great job on the play-by-play on that one. Some more military vehicles.
Jim, needless to say, all of the participants and owner of these vehicles were honored to participate in some or all of the events of today. These gentlemen place a great amount of work and effort into restoring these vehicles and making them available for display at parades such as ours and others.
And we're very fortunate to have them as part of our community.
Following the military vehicles, we have a large group of motorcyclists who are members of various motorcycle clubs. Many of the riders are also veterans, but all of them are strong supporters of our honored servicemen and women. These groups work tirelessly on behalf of those who offered all to protect our freedom. Thank you for coming out today, gentlemen.
John, and you see these groups too, they are constantly participating in runs in that to support our wounded veterans, as well as the Toys for Tots runs that are done in the December timeframe. So, we can't say it enough. Thank Yvette every time and every opportunity you get a chance to. This is the American Legion Riders. These men and women spend a lot of time on their motorcycles, taking good care of them, bringing them out, bringing them into these parades, into these runs and that. So, thank you again. Here's our next entry, which is the Mokena Fire Protection District. It's the motorized unit fire apparatus. They're going to have 8 vehicles in the parade, and it looks like we've got Assistant Chief Joe Sorelli driving it.
Hey, Joe. Members, distinguished members of our fire district.
And we've got another flyby of the military plane.
I just want to know why they're not walking. It's a beautiful day for a walk, guys.
They're doing it the same way they used to do it, John, in the old days, hanging off the back of the truck. Here's some of our newer Mokena Fire Department equipment. I believe that they're going to have about 6 vehicles in the parade today from the Fire Protection District. You know what, too, John, what we should do is recognize the Mokena Messenger for their efforts in town, as well as covering village events, board meetings, things like that, but also events like today are covering our parade, getting the information out to the community about different events that we have, and running stories on all the different activities within our community, whether it's youth sports. Captain America has thrown in his 2 cents. Thanks, Captain America. We appreciate it. I noticed nobody's sitting next to Captain America. Oh. Just to remind the crowd too that 4th of July celebration, part of Mokena, it makes Mokena a great place to live and work. Do business here in town as well as keep people coming back to Mokena. This event is run totally by volunteers who work with the Chamber of Commerce, Cindy Gamboa and her team, and they're all committed to this event. Their committee starts working about 11 months before the parade, and they don't stop until after the parade is over. So thank you, Cindy and team, for all your hard work.
As customary, Jim, a number of our neighboring fire protection districts have come to support this parade. They have in the past. We have an engine here from the village of Frankfurt, our good neighbors to the south.
Yeah,
Thank you, Frankfurt.
Thank you for coming out. And the next one's Tinley Park.
Our neighbors to the north and east.
Yep. Northeast, yeah, exactly. Another big ladder truck. Always impressive to be have them in the parade. So
we have great cooperation with all of these districts. Frankfurt, Mokena. Our next entry is from Orland Park. These are all our immediate neighbors. We have mutual support agreements with all of them, and it's good to do. It's good to be in that position. Thank you, Orland Park.
Yep. Next one is Piatone. Piatone brought out their snorkel truck. Thank you very much, Piatone.
Our next entry, or next in line, is the Will County Emergency Management Group. This is looks like their command vehicle. They are always very active anytime there's a disaster.
It's their incident command center, mobile command center. Thank you very much for coming out. What a beautiful day for a parade, John.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a better day.
I hope all the people on the parade route are enjoying today. And with the fire trucks passing by, we just want to remind everybody, please be safe today. We got
one of our own emergency vehicles from our ESDA. Our ESDA group is very active here in Mokena. Their director is Greg McEllier. They are always out helping with parades such as this or any other civic event and helping to safeguard our residents.
Yeah, they do a lot of work here, John. Even for the events that that are hosted by the Park District, in that directing traffic, keeping things in good order for us. I know I saw them out here early this morning, working with rerouting traffic, directing people, answering questions, things like that. So, thank you very much, ESDA.
Our next entry is the Village of Mokena group. Our village administrator, John Downs, and his assistant administrator, Kurt Zollner, are busily holding up our banner.
I'm taking away points for the legs on John.
They are being followed by Trustee Sawinski, Clerk Pat, and Trustee Matanius. What a group.
Ladies and gentlemen, looking good. Looking good. Nice. I like the hat.
Thank you.
Kirk,
did you see him, Captain America?
I did.
That's a great group holding on to that second sign too.
And here's our
Mr.
mayor,
Matanius.
being chauffeured by his wife, Mayor Fleischer.
Nice.
Mr. Downs is out of work today.
We've got the
Thank you, folks.
rest of the village float.
And our community development director, Mr. Zord.
Mr. Zorden, excellent.
Holding up the bag. Mrs. Downs, she's on the vehicle.
It looks like he's passing out candy too.
What a group.
Notice they didn't offer us anything over
Some
here.
of our public works employees.
Public Works, Mike.
These guys do a great job for the village of Mokena. Give them a hand.
Thanks, everyone.
With all the snow they moved, they deserve 2 hands. Next, we have an entry from our good friends, the Pipe Fitters, Local 597. Hello, guys. Our thanks to Mr. Buchanan and all of the Pipe Fitters. They've been great neighbors and good corporate residents of this village. Thank you.
Thank you very much for all they do for our community. Next up is Cheap Keys. Cheap Keys is a mobile locksmith company serving the south suburbs, specializing in automotive, but can do all work on any kind of keys and locks.
They're also one of our main event sponsors today, Cheap Keys. Thank you.
Yep, exactly. It's a older Chevy van. Haven't seen one of those in a while, John.
Yeah.
That looks like the kind of vehicle Captain America might drive around in.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got, looks like we've got Superman out there. We've got a couple other superheroes. Superman, Superwoman.
Some imitators. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out today.
Oh, yeah, Batman. All right.
And the Batmobile.
I'm surprised Captain America's not out there with him.
I don't mess with the DC guys.
Next is going to be Will County Sheriff Mike Kelly for Will County Sheriff, 26-year veteran of Will County Sheriff Police, lifelong resident of Will County, Lockport Township trustee, and former alderman of Lockport City Council.
Thank you for coming out today, folks.
Thank you. You know what, John, too, is Sweet Company, they created a number of gift baskets for the judges and that, and they're going to have a tent down by the train tracks during the parade selling ice cream, bars, cold drinks, and popcorn. So I encourage everybody to stop by and try Sweet Treat out there. They provide a great product and great service here in our community.
Thank you. Thank you, folks.
Thank you, Mike Kelly, for coming out.
Following the Mike Kelly for Will County Sheriff is our own Annie from Annie's Cucina. Annie's got a new business on Front Street that's doing very well. If you've not been to Annie's, I suggest you go there. Once you have their beef sandwich, you'll never go back to Bona or anybody else.
And you know what, too, is, John, you can like them on Facebook, and they pump out their specials for the day as well as different events and activities that they've got going on. So make sure you check them out on Facebook.
Annie is a good new local business. Our next entry is Phillips Chevrolet.
Happy and Dorothy, they've been in Mokena's annual 4th of July parade since 1978. This year's a special because it's the Bettenhausen's 132nd area parade they have participated in with Phillips Chevrolet. And they're also celebrating their 70th wedding anniversary this year. Happy turns 90 years old and claims that parades are good for your health. So
They must be.
he is also the Grand Marshal today, too. Just move to your left a little. Because I keep getting hung up here. There we go. Ah, better. All right.
Our next entry is Grace Fellowship Church. They are also a sponsor of today's parade. Welcome to all the participants from Grace.
It looks like they're going to have a 1957 Chevy as an entry. There we go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right away, yeah.
It's
And Grace Fellowship, the church is located right off on LaPorte Road there. Check them out for the times of their services. They're also a sponsor for the 3D glasses for tonight's fireworks. So thank you, Grace Fellowship, for all your participation in the community.
Pastor Moreland, nice to see you. Thank you.
Oh, and they've got a float coming up here, too. It looks like it's a 30-foot trailer and 12 feet high.
Yeah.
Looks like the theme there is the. Is that the Wizard of Oz? Oh. With the Wicked Witch up there.
Oh, they even have some munchkins. Yay,
Yes.
munchkins. Yeah, munchkins.
Scarecrow,
Yay.
the Tin Man,
The Tin Man. The Scarecrow.
looking
Oh.
good. It looks like that's one of my neighbors there. I see Carrie DeBoer waving here at the fans of Mokena, the parade.
Our next entry is Vandenberg Funeral Home. As you will note, there's a horse-drawn hearse.
Also, too, John, they are a sponsor of the 3D glasses for tonight's fireworks. So thank you again to the Vandenberg Funeral Home. Image 360, another longtime Mokena business. Formerly Signs Now. The owners are from Mokena, Fred and John Osborne.
Fred and Nancy.
That's what they
Fred and John.
Fred John.
Nancy's the mother.
Okay, all right. Father and son, Image 360.
That's her driving the car.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Be careful.
They have signs, the superhero sign graphics on the car, as well as enhance your image from every angle for your business. So, and you know what? When they had their open house for their name change, I saw them putting the wrap on this vehicle. So, nice work, nice work. Folks from Image 360. Looks like they're passing out frisbees and candy.
Yay.
I like their capes. Again, presenting the image of the superheroes in the parade.
We have a little break in the parade here for a minute, Jim.
Yeah, you know what we'd like to do is recognize some of our judges. Allison Bass there, super mom here in Mokena. She is a mom of 5 sons who works at Mokena Schools and sells produce from her family's farm at the Mokena Farmers Market, and is a super volunteer. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to our community. So, thank you, Allison. You're welcome. Where's Allison at? There we go. Make sure we get the cameraman to get a picture of Allison there. Next up is Mokena Pack 39. Mokena Pack 39 is chartered through Grace Fellowship Church. Is always looking for new scouts from first grade on up. Nice. That would be Superman Cub Master. That was a position I held a number of years ago. Pack 39 always doing their part in the community for the young men from first grade on up. So thank you very much for your dedication.